Hi, thanks for tuning in with Trapper Don and Trapper Don GT Outdoor Show. We're here in Killingworth, Connecticut, doing a beaver removal job. Unfortunately, we had to use a slide wire with a railroad tie plate as the drowner. This area here, you can see in the background how flooded it is. This area here is all sandy and rock, and drowning rods do not work. You can pound them in and the beavers pull them out. So we got a railroad tie plate in about 6-8 feet of water. We got a Bridger number 5 4-coil, brand new. Well, a little rusty. Okay, and we're gonna put that on the drowner. Okay. Oh, then we're gonna get a T-bar stake. Got our 30-inch T-bar stake. Okay. Wrap that around. Bring the trap down a little. Bring this up. And we are going to at least turn this and wrap it. And then we'll try to pull it a little tight. Okay, we'll wrap it a couple times here. Maybe once or twice to get it tight. Maybe half a dozen times. All right, we're going to put the trap down there in the water. And we're going to use our trusty axe here. Let me turn the camera a little, see if we can, if it doesn't fall over. And we're going to pound the T-bar stake in. I got my stake pounder. That's in. One thing I am going to do though, lesson learned in these sandy areas that I do a ton of beaver work, is even if you use drowning wires, I like to, unfortunately, there's a feed pile up there. I like to wire the stake off so that they can only go so far. Okay. This should have been done before I pounded it. I like, see the sand? It's very, very sandy here where I'm at. I've had rods pulled and I've had T-bar stakes. So what I like to do is I'll actually play on the safe side and I'll anchor off the T-bar just in case. And I will tell you, one time with a T-bar and one time with a drowning wire, it was pulled. And if I didn't put a safety on, I'd have lost rig, beaver, and all. New hole. Hey, get up there. Be careful with that Bridger. See what I mean? A lot of rocks here in this area. A lot of rocks and sand where I'm at. You know, I do got a T-bar stake pounder I made. I forgot it. That's in there. Take our Bridger number 5. Make sure it's going down the slide wire the right way. A little offset there. I don't like that. Got to modify it a little. Don't be afraid to modify the pull out. I don't like the way that Bridger sits. He steps on the jaw, the trap's going to move. Oh, that's nice. That's sweet. Oh yeah, there we go. A little trick. Take some 1/4-inch sticks if you got them. I read this in Trapper Predator Caller once by Charles Dobbins, so I didn't come up with it. Take some sticks, put them in front of the jaw, 3 inches out from the trap, on an angle facing out. Don't have to be pointed, don't have to be nothing. What'll happen is that beaver swimming with his front feet tucked, those sticks will hit his chest, he'll put his front feet down right into the trap. Trust me, it works. All you need is a couple dead ones. That's it. Just so he hits him with his chest. About 3 inches from the jaw. And he'll hit it and he'll put his feet down right into the trap. Trust me, it works. Learned that from old Charles Dobbins. Alright, and we're going to come over here. We're going to take a little of this mud and sand. What I can. Some of these leaves. He's going to see that and he's going to get mad. Take a little from underneath here if you can. Oh, Trapper Dons Harwington beaver lure. I'm getting too old for this stuff. Oh, gotta love it when your hands get wet. Gonna stir that Harwington. There's not much left here. Good thing I brought another jar. And that's it. Drowning set with a Bridger number 5, 4 coil, Trapper Dons Harwington. You just make sure that trap is good. Oh yeah, nice and solid. Railroad tie plate in about, God, that's got to be 6 to 8 feet of water. I can see it. Good deal. Beaver removal in Killingworth, Connecticut. So if you need beaver removal in Killingworth or any surrounding towns, be sure to call Trapper Don, 203-235-1318. We're going to go over here and make another castor mound and another pull-out. That trap we're going to be using an MB 750. All right, let's see how we make out. Thank you.